Hey there, it's Lindsay, the Tiny Home Lady. We're here at the Go Tiny Showcase at the Tiny Fest in Pleasanton, and I'm super excited to take you through the showcase. Let's go. Starting with Nature Loo, Composting Toilet. Isn't it amazing? Everyone needs to do what they need to do, right? So with this toilet, porcelain, beautiful, sleek design, and you do what you do, and it goes into the bin away underneath the tiny home. So the smells, everything is vented, and you're able to do what you need to do on your own property in your own way. And then we have Tiny Freedom, personal financial services. It's not just about the tiny home and financial freedom. It's about building wealth, protecting assets, and leaving a legacy, right? And if you're really interested in advocating and getting your city and your county and your state to be tiny friendly, the Tiny Home Industry Association is all about advocacy, education, and creating the legislation that allows us to actually have more cities and counties and states tiny friendly, so we can put movable tiny homes all over the country. And then we have Univx, wonderful solar power. Who wants to go solar and go off-grid with their tiny home? So many people. But did you know that using a carbon battery, which is 100% recyclable, not as sensitive to the heat and the cold as lithium, and half the cost, is a great option. Use those solar panels, power your home with the inverters, quality-made products here in America, univx.com. And we move right along to the tiny friendly cities. That's right, we've got all these cities, starting with Fresno, and it's just been a snowball effect ever since. City of Oakland, Santa Clara County, Humboldt County, Placer County approved not only ADUs, cluster villages, as well as single family homes as movable tiny homes on the lot. Awesome, awesome ordinances, but it all happens with the Tiny Home Industry Association. And if you really want to protect your tiny home, you got to make sure you have insurance, right? What about fire? What about theft? What about damage? Mac Insurance is a great product for you to fit your tiny home lifestyle. They've got products for tiny homes, yurts, cabins, you name it. Mac Insurance is the one for you. Look at these beautiful homes. You want to protect them. And who wants a good hot shower, right? We want the type of hot water reliable. We want it efficient. We want it safe, and we want to make sure it's verified. Did you know that on-demand hot water tanks absolutely need to come standard and certified for movability? They need to be shaken so that nothing breaks. That is what you get when you buy a Precision Temp. And then when you're in that cold environment, you want to keep your body warm from your tiny toes to your nose. And that is what you can do with radiant floor heating, electric radiant floor heating with Gold Heat. Great heating source for warming exactly where you need it to be. Instead of the mini split up above trying to send hot air down, what happens to hot air? It rises. So we want to make sure it rises from the ground up. Only 15 watts a square foot. You only have to place it under where your feet are, not under cabinets or areas where like couches and stuff. So keep you and your tiny home warm from the ground up. And finally, we wrap all of this into the Go Tiny Academy. 2-year membership, 5 modules, monthly Q&A Zoom webinars with me in person, so we can make sure you check off the boxes: land, tiny home, and financing. Whatever you need, we've got the answers, because we went tiny in 2017. Our builder went out of business in the middle of the build. I've been guiding and consulting with hundreds of buyers as well as builders to make sure they're doing the right thing on their path to their dream tiny home. And all of this wraps into the tiny home, the 2-story tiny home that so many people are excited about, the Wilderwise. Hi guys.
Hi.
And we've got Renee with Tiny Fest, making it all a connection that we want to celebrate with you. Join us at Tiny Fest. Join us to check out the tiny homes, tour them. Check out the Go Tiny Showcase and all the suppliers that are innovating and leading the industry.